Empathy. For centuries, it's been seen as a virtue, a cornerstone of democracy, compassion, and civic life. But today, empathy is under attack. Not from fringe voices, but from some of the most powerful political and cultural figures across the Western world. In the United States, billionaire Elon Musk called suicidal empathy a risk to civilization. In Europe, leaders like Viktor Orbán and Giorgia Meloni describe compassion for migrants as a form of national self-sabotage. What once united societies is now painted as weakness, a vulnerability, a threat. This is not a coincidence. It's a strategy. In right-wing circles, particularly among populists and nationalists, empathy is being redefined, no longer as a moral strength, but as an ideological trap. In the US, this backlash is loud and direct. Figures like Christopher Rufo mock public officials for showing compassion. Conservative pundits dismiss social justice movements as emotional excess. Even judges are ridiculed for being too empathetic. The term suicidal empathy is spreading, used to describe any expression of concern for those seen as outside the in-group. Migrants, the poor, the marginalized. Across the Atlantic, the tone is different, but the message is the same. In Europe, the right frames empathy as foreign, elite-driven, and dangerous. Orbán calls refugees invaders. Le Pen supports social benefits, but only for French nationals. Meloni warns against what she calls sentimental tyranny. Their logic? That compassion, when extended too far, becomes a threat to the nation. This anti-empathy rhetoric is not just political, it's gendered. Empathy is often coded as feminine, and that's precisely why it's attacked. Leaders who show compassion are mocked as soft, weak, or naive. Female journalists and aid workers are ridiculed as hysterical. This isn't just about rejecting emotion. It's about reaffirming power. But why does this matter? Because empathy is the glue that holds democracies together. It enables dialogue. It protects minorities. It builds bridges across difference. Without empathy, politics becomes pure war. There's no compromise, no understanding, only us and them. This is what authoritarians want. When empathy dies, so does democracy, and that's why this matters, on both sides of the Atlantic. But here's the good news. Empathy isn't gone. It's fighting back, from refugee solidarity networks in Berlin, to climate strikes in Paris, to civil rights marches in New York. People are proving that compassion is not weakness. It's resistance. It's power. And it might just be the force that saves democracy itself.